My wife's sister joked I could disappear and no one would notice. So I vanished. And that's when they finally noticed.
For 9 years, I thought I was living an ordinary life. My name is Lucas Harper. I had a good house in Spring Pines, a stable job, and a wife, Emma, who I thought I knew inside and out. We met in college and I fell in love with her laugh. It was bright, full of light, and I married that laugh. But life has a way of muting even the brightest sounds. Our first 5 years were solid. We tried to start a family, but infertility slowly drained us. Emma took it especially hard. Every baby shower, every birthday party for her sister Bree's kids felt like a blade twisting in her heart. Over time, the distance between us grew, not all at once, but quietly. By our 9th anniversary, it felt like we were living parallel lives under the same roof. Then, one rainy Tuesday, Bree showed up on our doorstep, kids and suitcases in tow. She claimed her husband kicked her out. I didn't buy it, but Emma was thrilled. She came alive, insisting her sister could stay just for a few days, but days turned into months. Bree's presence was a storm in our house, loud, messy, and intrusive. She drank my wine, criticized my clothes, and made fun of me in front of her kids. And Emma? She just laughed along, reanimated by her sister's chaos, not by me. I tried talking to Emma about it. I mentioned Bree's disrespect, the lack of boundaries, how I felt shut out of my own marriage. But she just accused me of giving up, of withdrawing. The breaking point came when Bree locked herself in my office with some guy, going through my work files and bank records. When I confronted Emma, she told me not to be dramatic. She defended her sister more fiercely than she'd defended me in years. Then came the dinner. Bree was there, Emma's parents, everyone. And Bree started mocking me. She said I was boring, invisible in my own home. Then she said it. If Lucas disappeared tomorrow, no one would even notice for days. The table went silent. I looked at Emma, waiting for her to defend me. She just stared at her plate. That was the moment the man I used to be died. Weeks later, they threw a massive barbecue I wasn't even told about. I watched Emma laugh with her yoga instructor, Nathan. I saw her touch his arm, lean into him, smile in a way she hadn't smiled at me in years. Then they disappeared together. When they came back, her cheeks were flushed, his hand lingering on her back. The truth settled into my bones like a deep chill. Later that night, Bree repeated her joke about me vanishing. This time, Emma laughed. Nathan smiled beside her. I raised my glass. Maybe we should find out, I said, and walked back into the house. That night, with Emma asleep beside me, I made my decision. Over the next 2 weeks, I planned my escape, a new bank account, remote work, a cabin in the mountains. I packed quietly. I also installed a hidden camera. I didn't need evidence for a court, I needed it for myself. 3 days later, it captured Emma and Nathan kissing passionately in our living room before she led him upstairs to our bed. That was it. I wrote my letter, printed the divorce papers and a screenshot of the betrayal. I placed them on my pillow and left forever. My letter was simple. Emma, you were right. I have been a ghost in this home. But I noticed everything. I noticed you choosing Bree over me. I noticed Nathan. If you think no one would notice if I disappeared, you're wrong. You will notice, because I'm gone. Sign the divorce papers. Lucas, I drove 3 hours to a small cabin in Blue River, a place where I could breathe. For the first time in years, I slept peacefully. 3 days later, my phone exploded. Emma begging, then raging. I didn't respond. I started rebuilding. I joined a hiking group, made friends, even went on a date. People in Blue River actually saw me. A month later, Emma emailed me. She was sorry. Nathan was a mistake. Bree was gone. She wanted me back. 2 months later, the divorce was final. Then she found me. She showed up in Blue River, begging for 5 minutes. She'd lost her job, the house, her dignity. She cried, apologized, said she was in therapy. She asked if we could try again. I told her no. The man who tolerated being invisible was gone. We said our goodbyes quietly. Later that night, my new friends toasted to new beginnings, and for the first time, I believed I deserved one. As I sat under the stars, my phone buzzed. It wasn't Emma, it was Sarah from my book club. Dinner tomorrow? I smiled. I had disappeared from a life where I was invisible, only to reappear in one where I was finally seen. And that made all the difference. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more stories.